Hey, we always live Elvis.
Hey, Memphis Mafia Kid
And Teresa.
Invisible. Y'all already know why. Hey, y'all. Hope y'all have had a good week. Here we're getting closer to the weekend. Looking forward to it as always. Hope y'all are. And yeah, yeah, that bat's gonna look good.
Tune you.
Doctor's gonna want to know how it got there.
No, I'm having trouble with my lungs, so I can't talk much.
Oh me, yeah, she ain't been feeling good. But y'all, real quick before we get started, we've got some more great questions. But I got a quick shout out to my man Johnny Silva from Italy. Appreciate you watching and supporting us, man.
Okay, happy birthday, Elvis fan forever. Saw Trish A1. Happy first birthday to Henley. Happy birthday, Diane, Kathy, Sari Catherine, Ava, Michelle Naylor, Bethan Lewis, and happy third birthday to Cater.
And
I've got a prayer. Please keep Josh Taylor's mother, Mary, in your prayers and his whole family.
Yes, our prayers are with you and your family. And for all you birthday people, happy birthday in May. We got all kinds of birthdays in May. Teresa's even got one coming up here before too long. Y'all, before we get started, I shouldn't, because Teresa hadn't been feeling it. When she was little, she had asthma real bad, and once in a while it flares up on her and her lungs get tight, and but she always loves me to pick on her, so yeah.
I do.
Y'all, the last few weeks, I mean, I'm trying to figure this one out. The last few weeks, Teresa has bought a purse.
I bought one purse.
No, ma'am.
You bought me one.
No, ma'am.
For our anniversary.
Well,
hello. I bought one.
Well, okay. Several.
One.
Several.
One.
Several purses. But, it doesn't really make a difference. But you women always say, but hey, we're saving you money. We're saving you money. Look, let me show y'all something. That wallet right there, I've had for the last 10 years.
It's not the same.
Now, who's saving money?
It's not the same. Plus, a wallet.
I don't have to have one for winter, summer, fall, spring.
It's hidden in your pocket, and it doesn't matter. A purse is different, and it matters. Don't make me tune you.
Okay, y'all, but I just had to. But anyway,
yeah, you had to.
And real quick, hands down, no doubt, y'all read the comments the same as I did. 99.8% of y'all feel the same way we do about the upstairs, Elvis's bedroom and Lisa's, the whole upstairs being opened. I had said I really didn't, want it to. I don't. That's just the way I feel. But apparently, a lot of our Elvis family, the majority of you feel the same way. So appreciate y'all sending in that.
Sure, hey, they could take pictures and just put it in a gallery.
A lot of them said that. Yes, yes. So there's other way. But even with that, of some things, I still say should just be off limits and never be out there. That's just me though.
Yeah.
But anyway, hey, let's get into some questions.
Okay, the first question is from John Kaufman. Growing up at Graceland, were you allowed to invite friends over to swim and play?
Yes, we've talked about this many times. We were. When Elvis took us out that morning, it was a rainy morning. We had stayed the night at Graceland in Lisa's room. She wasn't there at the time, but me, Mom, and Daddy, and Joey, and he carried us out to show us the trailer. And he had said then that pretty much everything up there was ours. That was be our home, and we could, do anything we wanted to do. And there was never, ever, if we wanted friends up, we had friends up. We always respected his privacy, but yet, if we wanted to have friends and stuff up to come up to swim sometimes once in a while, yes, we were able to come up to hang out at our place. And of course, we wandered around Graceland, but like I said, we never, interrupted or interfered with, Elvis's privacy.
Eddie Brown Jr. Did Elvis ever watch the Andy Griffith Show?
I'm sure that he probably did. From what I understand, it wasn't. He wasn't, just thrilled with it. He watched some shows like that, just bits and pieces, at times. But he really wasn't into a lot of the, what do you call them, sitcoms or series or whatever.
Sitcom.
Thank you. Yeah, you shake your head, yes.
I nodded my head, yes. Okay, from Eddie Brown Jr. I just read this, didn't I? Yeah, sorry.
Get with it, girl.
I'm trying. Alvin Uselton. Elvis studied the Bible. Did he ever talk to your family about it?
Yes, Mom and Daddy always, they spent a lot of time up in his room. During, the years, it was Mama and Daddy and Elvis and Linda, and they talked a lot about the Bible and a lot of just religious things, and then all kinds of other things. But and then of course later, with Ginger or whoever else he might have up at the time. So, but yes, he did. He was fascinated and he knew the Bible.
Kimberly Massey, did you ever go to the farm Elvis bought in Moscow, Tennessee?
Never did, but that was actually Vernon. That was Vernon's farm in Moscow. Elvis didn't, but Vernon bought that. But no, I never actually went. I almost did one time when they went up there with Rory, but I ended up going to my grandparents and missed out on that weekend. But I always heard it was a pretty place, but never did go. No.
From Rock Flyer, what is your most precious possession that Elvis gave you?
Y'all, I know y'all are going. Of course, material things always, but I mean, him naming me, the life and the love that he gave and we had, I mean, that's above anything else. But, material things, sure, I cherish, I've showed y'all my train set that it got me and other toys. I have the mirror that was in, that he furnished and bought for our trailer. I have the lamps, just all kinds of other, all of it will always mean the world to me, but just being his cousin and in that family was the greatest thing in the whole wide world, y'all. I've said it and I mean it.
Sir Elvi 1. Danny, is he upstairs just like Elvis left it exactly when he passed?
I haven't been upstairs at Graceland since I haven't been up there since before Elvis passed away. My daddy has. I would think by now, no. I mean, I can't say for a fact, but I wouldn't think exactly after all these years that would just be, I'm sure there's been things. Well, we know, that there was things that was taken out and put on display. So yeah, it was changed up some. I mean, it had to be, I guess. But I think, or I want to feel for the most part, that hopefully it remains pretty much, like he left it when he left us all.
From Randy Pedersen. Have you seen the new Elvis edition Triumph motorcycle? What do you think?
I have, and I think it's cool. Love Triumphs. Daddy had Triumph. Elvis, Triumph was at one time like Harley's and still is to me. And I seen that and I thought, man, that is, to anything that a company or anybody does that honors Elvis, just always means a lot to me. I mean, to think that there's today that they're still doing it, and always will. Like I've told y'all, I don't ever see a world without knowing Elvis Presley. I really don't, and that's why we're all here. That's the greatest thing in the world.
From Paige Marcantel, talking about, I'm assuming going upstairs. Isn't there another set of stairs?
Yes, and I think what she's talking about is when I was talking about upstairs, they would have to either make an exit out with stairs or possibly an elevator. Now, there's when you walk in the front door, there's that set of steps, and then there's another set of steps that go down into the kitchen. Y'all, a lot of you been there, seen that. What I meant is once you get upstairs and go around, then it's just one way, and the only way out would be those two, and that's not an exit. You see what I'm saying? That's like with the fire department, you have to have another way out, because if you got so many people up there, they could, I guess, be running over, each other trying to get. It would
be dangerous.
Right, to those two steps, from what I've always understood, But, yes, there was another set of steps that went down in the kitchen, like I said, and then for y'all that's been to Graceland, y'all know exactly where I'm talking about.
All right, last question is from Mia Shore. What was your favorite memory with Linda Thompson?
Every one of them.
I knew you were going to say that.
Oh, there's so many. Riding golf carts with her, just her carrying on and laughing, and just the way she was, even with, teenager kids, she always was on our level. She just, I'm trying to think, she never was one of those type that was better than you or didn't have time for you. That's just not her. Just, her smile. I mean, like I said, there's so many memories. Just the person. I've talked about it. There's been no doubt. People's asked, and I have said it. Linda was my favorite. Will always be my favorite. Just because of the wonderful and sweet, loving person that she was.
I guess in your memory, she's probably the one who was there the longest. That you remember.
Yes, pretty much. Well, yeah, you're right. And during that time, and that we shared so much. I mean, yeah, I remember and younger, being around, at Priscilla, and even up, a little older. But like you said, it just with Linda, those years were the best year. I've said it before, was the best years to me. And I think they were the best years for Elvis. I really, really, really do. He seemed happier. He was more energetic, just full of it, And I mean, if any of y'all has ever been around her or in a room with her, you can see why it don't take long. She brings everything up. And just, like I said, she's just one of the most sweet, loving ladies that I've had the pleasure to be around and somewhat grow up with. So that was all our questions, girl. I know you're not feeling good. I probably shouldn't have picked on her. Yards up, she's throwing stuff at her. She's feeling a little better.
I'm trying to get in that big mouth.
Y'all, hey, I know, before y'all say something, yes, I'm grubby and scrubby. I need to shave. I need to trim.
Yeah, you do.
But you know what? I ain't felt like it this week. But I'm going to before the weekend gets here. I promise. Y'all, hey, we love each and every one of y'all. And until we see y'all next video, remember, we always live Elvis.